The reason you've clicked on this video is because you're currently a trader, already started their trading journey, and you're realizing that trying to make 1,000% of your trading capital, which could be anywhere from 5 to 20,000, is not doable to become a full-time trader. So me, I'm a full-time trader of over 7 years, and I'm also the main trader for the Limitless Trading Club. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I went from trying to make 1,000% a year to understanding that less trades and more capital was the answer to becoming a full-time trader and living the trader lifestyle. Here is my plan. Everyone should have a plan of what they're doing, and that's what I'm going to make you do. So first of all, we're going on, what capital do you need? So you need to understand as a trader how much you're aiming to make or consistently can make every month, and then from there how much capital you will need to make the profits so that you can replace your job or your 9 to 5 with trading full time. So we're going to go through and calculate. So for myself, let's say for instance I'm a trader and I need to make £2,000 a month, and I averagely only make 1% of my trading capital per month across the 12-month period. So I would need to work out how much trading capital I would need to then become a full-time trader. So if I'm only making 1% a month, if I've got 100,000 in funded trading capital, that's only going to give me £1,000. So at a bare minimum, I will need 200,000 in funded trading capital, but just to be on the safe side, I would probably be more looking at 300 to 400,000 of trading capital, and then that means you can also bring your risk down from 1% to 0.5% and keep the funded accounts for longer. So once you've worked out the amount you need personally, because every person is in a different situation and every trader can make a different amount. So add that as a plan. Let's get stuck into part 2. Part 2 on the plan is what is the cost of the trading capital you're going to need. So on average, a £100,000 trading account is going to cost anywhere between 500 and 600 GBP. From there, then you've got to factor in the pass rate of your funded challenges. So with funded accounts, on average, I only pass 1 out of 3. So if I purchase 3 funded accounts at £100,000 each, obviously that's the size of the account, anywhere between £500 to £600, I'm only going to pass 1 out of 3. So if I want 4 accounts, I'm going to need to purchase 12. So factor that in when working out your costs. So if we go back to my scenario, I want 400,000 as a full-time trader. I'm going to need to purchase 12 accounts, and let's say they're £500 each. We can all do the maths on that bad boy. It's going to cost me £6,000 of personal money to be able to then to get the funds to become a full-time trader. Some of you might be asking, well, why have you doubled up on the funded accounts that you need? Well, one is going to be that I don't want to be able to stress out the amount of accounts I have. So if I just had the 200,000, I would always try to make the most I can out of them accounts. That means I'm putting more leverage in and just more risk. For me, as a trader, I like to purchase £100,000 funded trading accounts. And the reason I do that instead of just buying bigger one lot accounts is because I like to not put all my eggs in one basket. So in theory, we want to be with different providers for our funded accounts. And the reason for that is if we ever have a company shut down for whatever reason, which has previously happened to me and a lot of other traders, you lose all your trading capital or a large chunk because you've just gone for one provider. So mix it up between all providers on funded trading accounts. So before you get stuck into the plan, you need to obviously consider how much that is going to cost you as a trader, and have you got the funds to do that, and also the time frame that's going to take. So part 3 of my plan is going to what we've just followed on to is time frame and the plan itself. You need to think about, right, what sort of realistic time frame is it going to take me to be able to purchase the funded accounts I need with the capital that you personally have? So do you need to save up more from your job to be able to purchase the funded accounts? Or do you need to take some of the funds out of your trading account currently to then give you more funds from funded accounts? Also, what time frame it's going to take for you to pass the funded accounts, get them set up and accepted, and then also be making money from them. So factor that in when looking at that, because obviously we have to factor that in when learning to be a trader. And for the traders that are still watching that are new to funded accounts, we found the best way to pass them is to leapfrog them every week. So as my example, if I needed 12 funded accounts, I would just purchase one new £100,000 funded challenge every single week and leapfrog them just back to back. And the reason for that is, one, we don't want to start them all at the same time because that's going to be a little bit stressful as a trader. And also sometimes that week the market hasn't got the results you're after. So if we leapfrog them week to week, that just makes it a little bit more simpler for us to set up. And then also the markets can give you better overall percentages on all of your accounts. So take that into consideration on when planning your plan. So part 4 is now the hard part, is executing on that plan. Now you've got your plan set up for you to step from part-time trader to full-time trader. You've just got to put the work in and execute on that plan. And if you are a trader that is struggling with funded accounts, use the link below and head over to the Limitless Trading Club where you can book a free strategy call with me live.